Ever look up and realize the clouds are basically giving you a weather forecast in real time? Clouds are classified by both their height in the sky and their shape, and once you know the basics, they're easy to read. High-level clouds exist above 20,000 feet and start with cirro, meaning they're made of ice crystals. Cirrus are thin and wispy, often signaling a weather change within the next day. Cirrostratus form a milky veil and can create sun or moon halos, a classic sign rain is on the way. And cirrocumulus look like tiny ripples or a mackerel sky, hinting at instability aloft. Mid-level clouds sit between 6,500 and 20,000 feet and usually carry the alto prefix. Altostratus clouds create a gray or blue-gray sheet that dims the sun before widespread rain. Altocumulus appear as puffy patches or can be a warning sign for storms later on. Low-level clouds form between 6,500 feet and are mostly made of water droplets. Stratus clouds are often flat and gloomy, like fog that lifted off the ground. Stratocumulus are low, lumpy clouds that usually mean dry but overcast conditions. When you hear nimbus, think precipitation like nimbostratus, which brings steady rain or snow. Clouds with vertical growth include cumulus, the fair weather cotton balls, and cumulonimbus, the tall anvil-shaped thunderstorm giants. So the next time you look up, remember the clouds aren't just scenery, they're telling you what's coming next.